The demon worth 10,300 gold. Is that truly a fair price? Or is Wargaming asking for way too much? Well, today we're going to find that out as we pull out the demon to see just how good it is. So make sure you stay tuned for our entire analysis. Welcome, welcome! The next KISS tank we have is the Demon. And, it's not really the best of both worlds like a lot of mercenary tanks are. The Rhino with the Defender gun, the Carnarvon Action 10 turret, the Tiger 2 hull. Man, what a combination. The Star Child with that gun and somehow the hull and turret. What a combination. Even the Mantis has an incredible combination. But the Demon, well, it's not the Tiger 2 hull, it's the Liver hull, which is big, slow, and not very thick. 150 angled back like that, it's kind of flat. It's fat, and it's wide, it's flat. Fat and flat. It can be both, and it is. And then you've got the Mutant turret. The Mutant turret is... it's pretty good when you have preferential matchmaking, but you don't have preferential in this tank. And then you also have the Skoda T56 gun. Really? The Skoda T56 gun? You mean that two-shot? No. The single shot. You have one shot. 208 millimeters of standard penetration. And, 248 millimeters of premium penetration. It kind of suffers, and your armor suffers, and even though the Lova and the Mutant both have 10 degrees of gun depression, you only have 8 in this tank, and your horsepower per ton is 11.5, your top speed is 35, your terrain resistances are awful, twice that of what we were getting in the Star Child when we reviewed it. And so this tank is really going to suffer. You almost have 3,000 DPM though, 2,800, when you have it fully kitted out like I do. And so let's take a quick gander at how we have it set up. We have gun rammer, vertical stabilizer, and improved ventilation. And then as for my commander, let's see, we have George Lucas in here. We have Born Leader, rapid loading, steady aim, dead eye, sixth sense, snapshot, run and gun, off-road driving, and situation awareness with 15% increase to handling on soft terrain and 7.5 increase to handling on moderately soft terrain. And yet, we were just looking at this tank's terrain resistances. So you mean to tell me that they would actually be worse without this crew? Ugh. Yeah, you are slow, and your armor means nothing, and your gun has no penetration, and you have 2 degrees less gun depression than you should. And so just looking at the numbers like that, it doesn't look very good. But you do have a flamethrower. Is that the saving grace? Or perhaps the combination, maybe it will blow our minds. I don't know. But let's pull it out and see for ourselves just what the Demon can do. Airfield, 2 piggies, top tier. This is where this tank can probably shine. Hopefully we will fight some tier 10s at some point too, so you can just see how 208 millimeters of penetration on a derpier gun just does not work well. But against tier 8s, that gun should work fine, but now you get to see how the armor may struggle versus same and even lower tier tanks. Look at that flat lower plate. 120 millimeters that lower plate is, and it's flat. It's like 150 effective. So people should have no problem going through it. A Scourge, we're going to struggle to deal with. He's going to spot us coming up and over. Oh, there's the derpy gun I just said exists. Well, look at this reload. Fix that. Angle here. Depends us with one. Finish him off. Alright, let's get out of here. Artie's aiming at us. I didn't even have premium load. I thought I loaded up premium. I did not. But this tank is pretty disgusting. If you can get the flamethrower going, I'm sure, because flamethrowers are disgusting. He's dead. Not sure what the range is on this flamethrower. My gun up. Devastates my tank again. Artie's gonna be the bane of our existence this game. Okay. Good, he gets finished off. Let's get our gun in the game. Only up to 500 damage. A snap, which is what I was expecting. Sounds. Lots of trolling from this gun. Already. Oof. Big hit. Ammo rack, in fact. Very helpful. I was afraid he would do that. Did. That's the problem. We just have to go in. Spotted again by that light tank. We're gonna lag out probably of this game. I'll go that lower plate. Go that upper plate. And retreat. Do. What can we do with this big clunky tank? Gotta duck in here, I think. Put one shell in and then flamethrower. It's really the best we can do. Those two's there. As stated, Artie has been the bane of my existence. Do you think he actually has a shot here? What am I to do? I'm too tall. Not a good combination. Gun is derpy. Armor doesn't work. Which is a weird combination. Because what are you to do? You can't snipe with it. The gun doesn't hit. So you have to get close. Yes, but your gun doesn't... But your armor doesn't work now. Fascinating. Matchmaker is generous to us today, though we have to fight a 252U. And fighting that thing on banana is going to be a difficult task. Of course, it's going to be difficult for him as well because his gun is derpy. But our gun is derpy. And we're tall. And we have more weak spots. And overall, less armor. So, how are we going to beat him? Well, hopefully with a flamethrower. Maybe we'll get another bombardier medal. Who would have thought that was considered a bombardier medal? Maybe because it set them on fire and they both ticked and died? And there's my armor not working at all. I'll use this again on him. Tank is so bad. And I lagged out. Yeah. You guys think I'm dead? I think I pulled right out. Yeah, I'm dead. This time we have tier 6s to fight. And they don't have scary heavy tanks. But I've lagged out. Hopefully we reconnect. I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will. Just have to give it some time. Yep, we're good. And we're in auto drive, so we continued forward. Didn't make it too far, I think, because we were pushing against that guy. But now that we've got the disconnect out of the way, I think we're gonna be good. Potentially. Who is that? Tiger 1? Dang it, I wanted to farm him, but I'm not turning, just farm him. We'll farm whoever's in town. I really want to get the flamethrower into the game. But the range is very, very low. I don't know what it is. Out of range. About 150. One past one. 140 is my range, it seems like. That's actually a pretty big range, all things considering. Firefly is dead. Tiger's still alive, and look where he's pushed. That's bold. Pollack. But yeah, you get to see just how slow this tank is. There's the M3Y. I cut in. I don't like that corner. I don't know why people use it. I say that, but I use it too sometimes. But this flamethrower will kill anyone's DPM and give me the advantage. I've disconnected again. Shoot! Twice, huh? Twice in the same game. In fact, twice within 2 minutes. We can't be having that if we want to win this game. What did he pen there? Don't know. If we just push him, we'll kill him. Doesn't really stand a chance because of the flamethrower. This is where the tank works. Dang. Armor not working still. Look at my upper plate. It really is pathetic. He went for us. I had a feeling he would. E25. That piggy alive, we're in a tough spot. Hopefully my team can kill the pig. They still have a meal too, and their huntsman's alive. And I keep disconnecting. Oh, he hit the bump and flew over my gun. Flew over my shot. Magic man. Meal is full health, and we don't have the armor to block any of his shots. Put one shell in to help out. Now the enemy's capping the base. Hopefully our Plague Burn can put some shots in. The E25 is going into cap as well. That E25 needs to die. ARL. Scorpion. What do we do? M2Y. We poke up right here. Let me shoot this guy. We bounce off this guy. Come on, gun. It's so derpy. He really wanted that. He dies to play bringing out. More than likely. He's dead. I'll bust the cover. He's yours now. Come on, buddy. Nice, there's the reset. And he's gonna be reloading. Set on fire now. What already is it? Equalizer. He'll be loaded soon. Dodge that. It's a little awkward. One shot for the equalizer. One shot for the huntsman. One shot for the E25. They are one shot in general. And we're bound to have another disconnect soon. Game's half over, and there's the disconnect. Good to have it now. How the E25 is still alive, I don't know. Hopefully our M2 just goes after him. Somebody's got to. They don't have guns. They don't have big guns. Just go after him and kill him. Come on, guys. Nice. The issue is this piggy. And the lag, of course. Keep disconnecting. Really? I'm not resetting. I don't have the health for it. I'm gonna be annoying, and I'm just gonna flank. In fact, I might jump on the cap circle. That'll show them. Oh. Crash into this first. That'll show them. It's the Easy 8. Or sorry, the Jumbo. He's gonna die. Doesn't stand a chance. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can find the flat Panzer. And hope for a decent roll on this Huntsman. That is, if he spots me. We may spot each other. If he's still under the bridge. Which I assume he's going to be. Our M2Y has 5 kills. But yeah, the armor on this thing just doesn't work. I feel more comfortable in the Lova. Lova's gun hits, Lova has penetration. Lova has 10 degrees of gun depression. Lova has turret armor. Lova isn't as tall. Because this is a tall turret. But Artie's in the corner. So we're not going to run into him unless he's falling back. And he very well may have fallen back. But this flat Panzer, we're never going to see him first. He's got 2 kills too, so he's playing the game. There's the Huntsman. Huntsman is farming our artillery. Yep, they're up on health now. Huntsman is also killing our Tiger 2. Our Tiger 2 leaves much to be desired. Where do I have to be to get into range? Equalizer kills the Tiger 2. M2Y kills the Huntsman. Let's load HE. Nuts. Zag this way. Got him. Whew. I shot that down so it aimed at that side of the building. If that makes sense. And now you're on fire, so you can't do anything. Oof, Lorraine nails him too. Oofity oof! A long game, no Pascucci's. I really wanted that Pascucci's because that guy was focusing me much of the game. And he was going for the ram. Destroy at least 2 enemy vehicles with 1 shot. The Bombardier. What? We destroyed him. And we destroyed him. We destroyed... So, what? How do we get the Bombardier? The G-Sor? And the M3Y with the same flamethrower burst? That's what counted as a Bombardier? Well, there you go. You got a Bombardier, I guess. The king of Bombardier. Tier 9. Much better. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully we don't lag out this time. We probably will. No. At some point during the game, especially if it's a good one, we'll lag out. Or maybe we'll get it out of the way. Do it early. Do it early. But I'm not going this way. Artie is in play, and it's a tier 9 Artie. Don't really want anything to do with tier 9 artillery. So we're going to drive on. And hopefully... Not sure where that one missed. I didn't see. I mean, it felt good when I fired it. But was it just too slow? Did it derp high? Did I overlead? That time we hit a rock. That one I understand. Oh, I think we hit a rock there too. Alright, we're gonna load gold. We got a Tiger 2, we got an OHO, TNH, a KPZ. You know you need your premium rounds for one of those. Oh. Where's the shot? Oh, it's right there. That is not a shot. Not a shot in the slightest. Ooh, TNH came on. Come on, buddy. Come to me. Bad shot. I didn't expect him to poke out after not poking out for so long. Gosh, this gun is awful. At least when you're in the Skoda what is it, 40, whatever it is, T56. At least when you're in that thing, you have 2 shots. So there, I missed. Okay, fine, I've got another shell. You know what I mean? But this one is just... It's just awful. It's just, oh, you miss, and now you're reloading. You don't have a second shot. Gosh, I hate this tank. I really do. Oh, man. Their team is getting absolutely crushed. Oh. What is going on, guys? It's horrible. I'm hoping a little bit of that hits him, but none of it is. What is this? Oh, he's dead. You know, this to clean up. This tank doesn't fit in today's game. And there's the disconnect. You're gonna have good game. It's a tank with sometimes has armor and has a big gun. You have sometimes armor, and so you're gonna find games where you have huge games because that's the nature of a heavy tank. But it's gonna be so you're gonna be so dependent on your team, so dependent on the map, so dependent on RNG. And as you're seeing, we're not getting any kind of luck with our RNG playing this tank. Like the gun, if it has a chance to miss, is going to miss. Except right there, apparently. I think 3 kills for 1400 damage. I'm done with it though. I don't enjoy it. I'm not having fun playing it. I'm not. They gave it a flamethrower. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. But it's gonna do more flamethrower damage with the next update. Twice as much almost, right? Isn't that what it is? Which is absolutely stupid, but they really want to push flamethrowers, don't they? No, I'm not a fan. My concise consensus is not worth the price. It's even cheaper. It's cheaper than the medium tank, which is very rare. Heavy tanks are typically the most expensive in the game when it comes to premiums. But this tank is 10,300. It's 100 gold less. And there's a reason for that. Difficulty to play, I don't know what to give it. Because it's not easy, but it's not hard, but it's not good. If that makes sense. It's just, you just have armor. And you hope things don't pen you. But things do. And they will. And so I'm going to give it a 5. It's right down the middle. It's not hard. It's not easy. It just is. It exists. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. But that is my review of the demon. It's more like the teeny tiny kitten that wishes it was scarier than it actually is. So yeah. But if you enjoyed, slap that like button, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on the demon. I think some people are going to say otherwise about the demon, but we'll see. I had a lot of people tell me that I was wrong about the tiger mouse. But then anyone who's actually played the tiger mouse is like, actually, you were right. The demon, kind of poo, kind of crap, kind of a horrible combination of tanks. Frankenstein pansy. All right, that's it. Take care, everyone. Peace out.